Hello everyone, welcome to another Vlogmas video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a crafty day, but I thought I'd try and do something a little bit more Christmassy today. So the first thing that we're doing is we're making pom-poms for our Christmas presents. I say we, it's clearly just me here today. So yeah, I am going to be making these pom-poms. I don't have a fancy pom-pom maker, but I made pom-poms a lot as a child. I don't know why, but I remember making them. So I remember how to do them. You basically just use two pieces of cardboard, you sew them together and then you cut it. So I'm making some of these to go on my Christmas presents. I also thought we might do a little bit of Christmas present wrapping as part of this video. And then the other thing I want to do is something a little bit special. I want to make a Christmas tree out of books. So if you're here for that, then stay tuned because we are going to make a Christmas tree out of books this afternoon. So I'm not probably going to feature my face much on this because I'm having a totally relaxing, no makeup day. But there'll be plenty to see anyway, so you don't necessarily need to see my face in this video. So yeah, welcome to a day of Christmas crafting. So there we go, there's the first pom-pom. It's massive. Yeah, not bad for my first one. For the first one that I've done since I was a little girl, I don't think it's too bad, but it is huge. So whoever gets this on their Christmas present, just know this one was the first and it was very special. I'll probably put it on my sister's. My sister likes everything a bit extra. There you go. I'm just going to make a few more of these for my Christmas presents and then we'll start wrapping. I'm going to go for something smaller though. So I've just spent about an hour making all of these lovely little pom-poms. I've made them out of a few different colours. I was originally just going to do red to go with my presents, but then I thought I'd do a few more. They're not the best things in the world, and they're not going to last forever, but they'll be fine just as extra decorations for on top of my Christmas presents. Oh! Right, so, just spoken to Tom. We have been, like I said, been doing some pom-poms, and now we're going to create a Christmas tree out of books in this corner of the room. Now, I hope you can excuse how things are kind of looking in the office at the moment. Basically, we are waiting for Tom to build his desk here. He's going to be doing that next week, I think Monday or Tuesday. So he has said that he will film the process of building that desk. I might have to help him a little bit, but I'm still working next week. He officially finishes tomorrow for Christmas. So he's going to build his desk. Once his desk is built there, then a lot of this kind of stuff will have to move because obviously it's being stored there at the moment. This is all, that's little box down there, that blue one, that's got like office bits in it, you know, things that you put on your desk, on shelves, all that kind of stuff. But those two big boxes there, that green box and that box there are all full of books. And I'm waiting to get some shelves put up here so that I can fill this space up here with books. So that's the intention, but at the moment, they're kind of piled up, and this side of the room looks even worse. I'm trying not to show because I've got Christmas presents like all down in this kind of section where my hand's covering. But yeah, this big rail is still here at the moment. Now, we've hardly got any clothes left on it. I know it looks full, but there's loads of spare hangers on it and stuff. So I've kind of seen a unit I want to get from IKEA, and we know we want to get a pull-out double bed for here. So I'm kind of hoping that over the next couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks, we can get this room sorted. But it's a bit of a mess at the moment. So I'm hoping that if I can get some of these books made into a Christmas tree here, get those fairy lights that are there wound around it, it might just make it look a bit cheerier, and it also gets rid of all of that stuff just from sitting there piling up. So I've started it. I'm not sure how it looks on camera. It just looks like a massive pile of books. I promise you it doesn't look like a bonfire in real life. I'm not really sure how people do it properly. And I'm not sure if this is going to look absolutely terrible when it's finished, but I'm going for it. This is what I've done so far. I haven't set the camera up because it's basically me doing a lot of bending over, which is not a flattering angle for me at all. So I'm going to continue going. Maybe I can pop it up. Maybe I can pop the camera up like here. That's showing absolutely nothing at the moment. If I pop it like here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find an angle where, so as the tree builds up, you should hopefully see it appear in shot there. So let's give that a go. I get the impression, guys, that it's supposed to be a lot wider at the bottom. So as you can see, it's kind of tapering in as we go. But I think it needs to be really wide at the bottom in order to make it taller. This is literally like 2 foot tall and that's it. That looks terrible. Right, I'm going to attempt to make it wider without dismantling it. And I might look at some pictures online to see what other people have done. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm going for. I'm not massively far off. I just think my concern that it's too narrow at the base is probably right. And I have noticed that at the top, sorry it's not focusing, you kind of just put one book on top of the other and opt for smaller and smaller books until you get to the top, so I'll do that. But I think I'm right, I think I need to widen the base a bit more and then hopefully we can go from there. Let's try again. Right. Much better attempt. I think this properly does actually look like a Christmas tree. I'm not going to do it any taller because it's starting to get a little bit unstable, and as you can see we have a cat. I'm expecting that at some point he might try and rub up against that, and I really don't want it to fall on him. So it also looks a little bit wonky at the top because it is a bit unstable. Like I say, it's not the most stable thing in the world. But there we go. That is what it looks like, and I am now going to put some lights on it. Right, it's got lights around it. I'm not sure. Guys, what do you think? Is it any good? Does it look a bit naff? It's a bit bright in here. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down a bit, because this isn't actually how bright it is in reality. Right, that is probably more like what the actual light is like in this room at the moment. What do you think? It needs something on top. What can we put on top? We don't really have anything that would just like freestand. What about some of my pom-poms? Hold on. I just put the biggest red pom-pom on the top. Yeah, it needs something else, doesn't it, on the top? It needs like a star or something like that, but I kind of like it. It's quite festive. Yeah, I mean, it's better than having a massive box of books, isn't it? I've still got a couple of little boxes there in the fireplace, but I mean, it's a bit better. And we've tried it, you know, I keep seeing this all over, and what's he doing? See, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to watch him for a while and just see what he does with this. I hope that he'll just sniff it and then ignore it, because there's nothing he can play with, there's nothing he can knock off, there's, you know, I'm hoping he'll just ignore it after a while. Yeah, like I said, I've seen this going around on the internet and thought I fancied giving it a go myself. What do you think? Is it a bit naff? Right, next thing is to tidy up the mess that I've created behind me whilst I've been doing this, and then I'm going to wrap some presents. So I've just been wrapping some presents. Here's the pom-poms that I was making earlier, and this one is for Tom. As you can see, I've actually made these labels myself with my typewriter and just some plain card. I've got everybody else's kind of cards there, just sat on the side. I've been using kind of general brown paper that I got from Amazon, and then I also picked up this brown parcel tape. So I've been trying my best to kind of wrap consciously this year. So all of my Christmas presents are being wrapped fully recyclable, so everything that I wrap in, the paper, sellotape and everything, can go straight into the recycling, which is really good because a lot of foil-based wrapping papers are not recyclable, even though they're technically paper. So yeah, I'm doing that this year. It's just something that I want to do. I actually really also like the look of brown paper packages tied up with string. Ooh! So I'll show you this. This is going under my book tree for now. Although Stanley is getting very interested in the pom-poms. So it may be that that can't stay there because I think he'll try and attack the pom-pom. I've wrapped another few presents here. These are for some of our friends' children. So that's why I put the kind of fun pom-poms on those. And then when Tom came home, he had a look at my tree and he's put these chocolate baubles. These are the Cadbury's Dairy Milk ones. And obviously they should be on a normal tree, but our tree downstairs is finished. So Tom was like, why don't I pop them on the book tree? And then he reminded me that I'm going to have to move this because he wants to build his desk in that corner next week. So that's going to be fun. I have no idea how I'm going to move that, but it's going to have to go there or somewhere else in the room. But I don't know. I'll believe it when Tom actually makes the desk. I'll believe it when I see it. So yeah, there we go. So I've been wrapping some presents and that kind of thing. I'm going to continue onwards with wrapping a few more now. And yeah, I might prop the phone up somewhere, not the phone, sorry, the camera, so you can actually see me doing some wrapping, because I'm aware I haven't shown any of that yet. Right guys, I have run out of my tags, of name tags, and I thought I'd show you how I've been making them. So this is my typewriter. I picked it up about 5-6 weeks ago now. I got it on eBay for £30. I had to replace the ribbon ink. That cost me about £5. So in total it's cost me about £35 to purchase it, and it's in really good working order, and I'm looking forward to using it for writing. But in the meantime I'm using it to make some Christmas tags, so I'll show you how I did it. That's it. So I've typed them all out. Done this one for Tom, the Master of the Universe, which he jokingly put himself in my phone as when we first started dating, and I kept it in ever since. So he's always been Master of the Universe in my phone. And my life, obviously. Yeah, so I've done all of these. So what I then do is cut them out and hole punch them. Okay, and that is the finished article when it's done. And then I'll just write a little message on the back of it and attach it to my gifts. So I thought I'd pop on very quickly, but I am not staying. Like I say, my hair is up. I washed it and then shoved it up in a bobble, so it's looking crazy. I have no makeup on, so I am not hanging around for very long. But I just wanted to say that I hope you've enjoyed this kind of really short, Christmassy, wrap with me, decorate with me type of thing. I didn't really know what to do for today's video, so I thought we'd do something a little bit seasonal. So I hope you've enjoyed it. So from me and my Christmas tree, I hope you've had a a really good day. I hope you've enjoyed this video and we'll see you again soon. Bye!